Starting to learn a language sounds really cool and it seems having a lot of fun. So at the very beginning, we are totally passionate and very motivated to learn that language. But we all know that this phase does not last forever. So the passion we had to learn that language start diminishing each passing day, and it becomes a little more difficult for us to stay as motivated as we were in the beginning. I'm sure most of you have experienced this, so don't worry, this video is here for that. Hey everyone, this is Samya and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today in this video I am going to give you some steps which will help you to get your motivation back to study English and continue to learn English. So my first piece of advice would be take a break. Yeah, you heard it right. You have to allow yourself some time to get recharged. So you will have to take a break just for a few days just to come back with a lot of motivation. Because we humans are a bit like machines, so we also need to unplug and replug just to come back with a lot of motivation and with extra power. So when you allow yourself some time to feel relaxed, and at that time you are not doing anything related to your particular work, then you will be relaxed and your mind will work better. But be sure to set time to start over. For example, give yourself a week, and in that particular week you are not doing anything related to that particular language. For example, you are learning English, so in that particular week you are not doing any kind of exercise in English. You are not listening to music in English, you are not watching any kind of videos in English, you are not reading books in English, you are not doing any exercise of grammar in English. So overall you are doing everything in your comfortable language or in your mother tongue. So when you do this exercise, when you do this activity, by saying activity I mean when you take a break just not to do anything, it will help you to get recharged and feel refreshed. So when you come back a week later, you will feel a lot motivated. So the next piece of advice would be change the way you learn. So whether you are learning a language or whether you are repeating your schedule every single day over and over again, you will eventually get fed up with that and you may not feel like doing those things. So it's very important for all of us to do some kind of modification while getting our things done. So for example, if you are learning English and if you're someone who has been listening to music for a long time and now you want to change something, you want to do something different. So instead of listening to music, try to listen to a podcast. Or if you are someone who has been watching YouTube videos in English, so instead of watching YouTube videos, try to watch any episode of a drama or a movie. It could be anything. Or if you are someone who has been reading an article or who has been reading books which is from different topic, then try to read something which you have never read before. So when you inculcate new steps into your routine and try to change the way you have been learning English, it will become a lot fun. So you may enjoy a lot and you may not lose motivation. So it's very important for all of us to do some kind of modification within few weeks or within a month. So my next piece of advice is something a lot of people don't think about, and it is remind yourself why you have started learning this language. So whether you are learning English or any other language, you have to remind yourself that why you have embarked this journey or what is the purpose for you to learn this language. Do you have personal or professional reason to learn this language? Or do you want to develop yourself? Do you want to improve yourself? Or do you want to have conversation with someone? So it could be anything, but your purpose should be in your mind all the time, because the more often you repeat those things in your mind, the more motivated you will feel. And once you have found your goal, that this is the purpose for me to learn this language, just write it down somewhere or repeat that, or you can keep that goal in your mind and just think about it very often. So it will always help you to stay motivated and not feel that I am just wasting my time and I don't have purpose to learn this language. So there's a quote I have heard somewhere which goes by, the more you care about your goal, the more motivation will remain in the long run. So yeah, it's very important for all of us to keep our goal in our mind just to feel motivated. And yeah, it does help a lot because I have kept my goal in my mind and used to repeat them every single day, which always helped me to stay on track and get my things done on time. So my next piece of advice would be learn by having fun. So whether you are learning a language or any skill, it's very important for you to enjoy the process and have fun whenever you are getting your things done. So for example, if you're someone who loves reading books, so just try to read as much as you can, because while you are reading, you are enjoying the process. Or if you're someone who loves talking to strangers or who loves having conversation with someone, then just go ahead, do that thing. So whatever you enjoy, just try to do those things. If you're someone who loves listening to music, then go and listen to that music. But I'm someone who loves talking to strangers. So whenever I feel that I am not feeling like studying, or I don't feel like I should be watching any video or I should be listening to a podcast, I go on any app and talk to strangers. So it is really helpful for me because I am enjoying the process. So whenever you are getting your things done, or whenever you are learning a language and enjoying the process, it will become quite easier and you may feel motivated enough to get your things done. So here are a few steps which help me to stay on track and stay motivated while learning English, because it's very obvious for all of us to have that kind of feeling when we don't want to study and we feel that we don't have enough motivation to continue studying this language. But it's completely alright, because with the help of right approach, you can be motivated and get your things done. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful and interesting. So please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.